Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. Well, on this channel, I've often spoken about the importance of arranging when it comes to music. I'm not talking about musical chairs. I'm talking about the role of an arranger. And in the golden age of pop, the so-called classic pop era, you had professional arrangers who would take songs written by professional songwriters and bring them to life, turn them into something else. And a great arranger can do anything to any great song. You can take, my favorite things and make it a rumba, make it reggae, make it a ballad, make it anything you want. And well, you had professional arrangers like my favorites, Don Costa and Gordon Jenkins, working with the likes of Frank Sinatra. All musicians can be arrangers. Look at jazz, for instance. Jazz arrangement is all about taking a song, whether it's your own song or a well-known song, and doing something interesting with it. Now, the basic format of jazz is you have the chordal line and the melody line, which is called the head, and this is derived from a song. But instead of, making it, a short, concise song that you sing, you turn it into an elongated instrumental piece that is usually filled with solos. So I mentioned my favorite things. The great John Coltrane did a wonderful arrangement of that Rodgers and Hammerstein song. He arranged the head and then he improvised the solos. That is an example of jazz arrangement. And arrangement is anything. It's just about you have a basic song that usually starts with a demo on a guitar or a piano in most cases. And then you bring it to life. Oh, I want to have some organ doing this. I want a string section doing this. I want this kind of drumming. And sometimes these decisions are deliberate and they are discussed or written. Sometimes it just happens through playing. Now, the best example of rock and roll arrangement, if you ask me, is the Bruce Springsteen song Blinded by the Light, as arranged and performed by Manfred Mann and his Earth Band. This is unique because the original song was something of a dud when it comes to popularity. And for all of the later hits that Springsteen did have, he actually only went to number one once. And that was when Manfred Mann arranged his song Blinded by the Light and made it a huge single in 1977, or was it 76? You can look it up at home. Actually, I'll look it up for you now. Hell, 76. There you go. Now, what made this unique? Well, the original song is just a kind of straight ahead, somewhat folky rock song. Manfred Mann and his Earth Band turned it into a prog rock extravaganza. Synthesizer solos here, a great David Flett guitar solo here. Check out the live version of that guitar solo on the Midnight Special on YouTube. And they turned it into something far more elaborate in terms of arrangement than the original. And I would say that it was the compelling nature of that arrangement that really made the song click for audiences in ways that the singer-songwriter who originally recorded the track, Springsteen, wasn't able to do. Now, some would say that a reason for its popularity is because the line revved up like a deuce, as in Little Deuce Coupe, was mispronounced, or at least the audience heard it as wrapped up like a douche. You be the judge as to whether that mispronunciation or the brilliant arrangement was the reason for its success. As always, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.